In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share, this is what we're waiting for.
Let me start by saying it is an honor and a privilege to be back home. I was blown away when I got a call from the Hossa himself and his agent, Rich Winter, asking me to be a part of such a special occasion. And obviously, I jumped at the chance, and I am so happy to be back here at home at the United Center and experience this with all of you great Blackhawk fans. A team retiring an athlete's jersey number or its sweater is truly a rare honor. So rare that even though this franchise has been in the NHL for almost 100 years, the number 81 is only the seventh number the Blackhawks will be retiring. Right above me, into the rafters, the fact that Marian Hossa's number is about to join the likes of Hall, Palat, Magnuson, Hull, Savvy, Makita, and Esposito. And the pantheon of Blackhawks greatness shows the magnitude of the impact that it made on this organization. When Marian Hossa came to the Blackhawks in the summer of 2009, it brought instant credibility, belief, and experienced leadership to a team that was on the verge of winning a Stanley Cup. What he brought to Chicago and what he gave will always have a lasting effect on the past and the future of Blackhawk players and all of you great Blackhawk fans. But before we bring out the man of the hour and hoist his number to the rafters, I would like to introduce some of the people here tonight to help us recognize Hoss for all that he has meant and will forever mean to the Chicago Blackhawks. To be great on the ice, hockey players need an equally great team off the ice. Please welcome to the ice Marian's Hall of Fame level family. Marian's brother Marcel, his parents Maria and Frank, his wife Yana, and his 3 daughters, Mia, Zoya, and 2-month-old Emma. Here tonight, on behalf of the Blackhawks organization, is CEO Danny Wirtz, President of Business Operations Jamie Faulkner, and General Manager Kyle Davidson. Marian played such a huge part in bringing 3 Stanley Cups to the city of Chicago. It is only fitting to bring his fellow 3-time Stanley Cup winners out as well. In my opinion, the greatest defenseman to ever play for the Chicago Blackhawks, number 2, Duncan Keith. You need a shot block. You need toughness. You need an all-around team guy. How about the hammer, Nicholas Joberson? Leader, accountable, a character with a lot of character. Brent Seabrook! Power play guy, PK guy, you need a goal. How about the sharpshooter? Still has the best hairs to those 3 Stanley Cups. Number 10, Patrick Sharp. Just making sure. And these next 2 guys have chapters still to be written. The numbers speak for themselves. He's done it all and will continue. Doesn't get any better than number 88, Patrick King. And when you hear captain, he's your captain. 3-time Stanley Cup champion captain, number 19, Jonathan Taves. Now let's bring out the man of the hour, the first and only player ever to wear the number 81 for your Chicago Blackhawks. As great as a 2-way player that a lot of us have ever seen in the National Hockey League, and he patrolled this home for a long time with 3 Stanley Cups. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, number 81, Marian! to take their seats. As the great Pat Foley, my former partner, used to say, who's the boss? Hossa is the boss. Now it's time to take a look back at the historic impact that Marian Hossa made during his Hall of Fame career.
I'll tell you who Marian Hossa is.
He was really an underestimated player.
Good Lord, the two-way player that he was.
Every single time he took the ice, something was going to happen.
There's not too many players that have come along with his combination of size, speed, ability to score.
He's one of the greatest players of his generation.
He was like a bull in a china shop.
He definitely had that competitive fire.
He never took a day off.
Just his presence in the lineup made us a much better team.
A guy that anytime he spoke up, you're going to listen to.
I'm just extremely humble for such a talented superstar.
He just exemplified class on the ice.
The way you should be as a pro athlete and an NHL player.
I mean, people fell in love with Marian Hossa.
I think it's got to go down as one of the best free agent signings in the history of the NHL.
We've been in the finals back-to-back seasons with two different teams.
That might have been the greatest thing about signing him, is that I didn't have to play against him.
This Hall of Famer shows up, and everything changed.
We had a very young team.
So to have a young Marian Hossa come in, it's going to help in a lot of ways.
Transforming us from a team on the rise to a team to be a contender.
He was probably the piece that put us over the hump.
We wanted to win it for Marian. We wanted to be the team that did it.
They knew they were good. Now they're special.
I don't think it was a coincidence that we won the cup next year.
And finally, he can hold the Stanley Cup. Oh, man.
So you ask yourself the question, does any of that happen without Marian Hossa?
When the end of his career came around, it felt too soon.
We'll have Marian Hossa officially sign his one-day contract to retire a Chicago Blackhawk.
Well, when you raise a number to the Raptors, that's a lifetime achievement.
For future fans that grow up and get to see that number hanging up there.
Best 81 that I can remember.
Anybody else putting the jersey on to see another 81 would seem odd to me.
Definitely is one of the most impressive athletes I've ever played with.
I can say I got to play with Marian Hossa.
He's one of the great Blackhawks, and he should be on the
It's not the longevity of how long Marian played here. It's the impact that he had while he was here.
I don't know why anybody would question his number going up into the Raptors. It's exactly where it belongs.
Scores in the NHL today. Number 81, Marian Hossa.
We're looking forward to the time in Chicago and with a great organization.
No doubt that everybody's going to remember the Nashville series.
It was absolutely ridiculously incredible.
It's moments like those that, you can really remember and really define you as a team.
This is true happiness, true emotion, and you can see that in the face of Marian Hossa.
He was the final critical piece that propelled an up and he brought to the ice night in and night out, it never wavered. The Chicago Blackhawks have been in the National Hockey League for almost a century. Marian Hossa was the first player to ever don the number 81, and he will be the last. When that banner takes its place among all the other greats in franchise history, his legacy will be rightfully cemented forever. There is only one 81.
As you heard many times throughout that video, Marian was the final piece that helped an upstart Blackhawks team become Stanley Cup champions. So it's only fitting that we bring out the greatest trophy, and I must say it is beautiful, in all the professional sports to take part in tonight's recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackhawk fans, the Stanley Cup! Get your cell phones ready. Assuming you can take a picture off of those. Mine still can't, so we'll leave that for another day. This is an opportunity for the first time that all 7 of these men, these 3-time Stanley Cup champions, together have been together since shortly after they won their 3rd time in 2015. So I'd like to invite Marian, Dunk, Hammer, Siege, Sharpie, Kaner, and Johnny up to take a picture along with us with the Stanley Cup. Congratulations to all of those gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to call on Blackhawks CEO, Danny Wirtz. Danny?
Marian, on behalf of the Wirtz family and the Chicago Blackhawks, we are incredibly proud to celebrate the impact you've made on this organization. One thing you may all not know about Marian, unless you've read his new book, is that as he would hit major milestones in his career, he would always add a new watch to his collection. We couldn't think of a better milestone than tonight to add this rare piece to your collection. And we hope that every time you wear it, you think of where you started, this special day, and all of the many accomplishments in between. We are all forever grateful for all the contributions you have made to the Blackhawks and the city of Chicago. Thank you, Marian.
Thank you, Danny. Marian Hossa is a 3-time Stanley Cup winner, an all-star, a first ballot Hockey Hall of Famer, and the only players we said earlier to wear the to wear the number 81 in the entire history of the Chicago Blackhawks. I am sure I speak for many. For me, I am better for knowing Marian Hossa. He is respectful, he is classy, and he is unbelievably humble. Hoss, as it always was, the ice is yours. Blackhawk fans, Marian Hossa!
Back in Chicago. It's nice to be here. Good evening, Chicago and Blackhawk fans around the world. Dobrý večer, Chicago. A všetkým Blackhawks fanúšikom po celom svete. It is such an honor to be here tonight and to share this with all of you. It is incredibly humbling to have my 81 forever hung here next to greats such as Glenn Hall, Pierre Pilot, Kid Magnuson, Bobby Hall, Denis Savard, Tony Esposito, and fellow Slovakian Stan Mikita. I cannot believe it. When I was 11 years old, my Slovak hockey team came to Quebec City to play PD tournament. One of the families wanted to buy me a gift, a jersey of my choice. I did not hesitate. A red Chicago Blackhawks jersey, number 28, Steve Larmer. The first ever Blackhawks jersey I wore, and I remember vividly today. Fast forward 7 years later, 1997, I came to play to Portland Winterhawks, who at the time had the same iconic crest, and I was always excited to pull that sweater over my head. So when I signed with the Blackhawks on July 1st, 2009, you can imagine my excitement. Finally, my very own Chicago Blackhawks sweater. In 1997, when the Ottawa Senators drafted me, I chose number 18 because I was 18 years old. I wore the number proudly for 11 years in Ottawa, Atlanta, and Pittsburgh. When I signed as a free agent in Detroit in 2008, the number 18 was worn never gets old, right? So this number was taken by Kurt Maltby, who won at the time already 4 Stanley Cups, so I did not like my chances. Getting his number, so I decided to switch to 81. When I then signed with the Blackhawks in the summer of '09, of course my life was no different here. The number 18 was already retired and hanging in those rafters for Savi. Chicago. I never imagined my 81 would be added alongside Savi's 18 just 13 years later. What an honor for my father Frank has been a hockey player and coach his whole life. He always taught us to respect the game, play it the right way, and if you work hard, you will achieve your dreams. Not just in a game of hockey, but in a life as well. I want to share this message with all young hockey players around the world. Focus on your goal, work hard, have fun, and one day you will achieve your dreams. Because it's so important to keep pushing yourself to reach the mountaintop. Like all players, I dreamt of winning the Stanley Cup from the moment I was drafted. After losing back-to-back Stanley Cups in Pittsburgh and Detroit, I was beginning to think for a second it was me. But I learned that you can't come back from anything, no matter how bad it is. It's all about your mindset. Because of what my father installed in me at a young age, I came to Chicago and I was greatly rewarded with not only one Stanley Cup, but with 3. Young hockey players and children of all sports, never give up, and one day you too will reach your dreams. I want to share a few thank yous to people that are important to me personally and through my time as a player here in Chicago. They've made my job easy and allowed me to focus on being a great hockey player and teammate, so I want to recognize them tonight. Thank you to Rocky and Danny Ward. To the entire Works family for this humbling honor of retiring my jersey. For making me forever a Black Hawk. Chicago is always a part of home for me and my family, and where my middle daughter Zoya was born. We are forever grateful and cannot thank you enough. To the entire Blackhawks organization, past and present, Kyle Davidson, Jamie Faulkner, and all the staff, thank you. It is so special to continue to be small part of your organization and what you are working hard to build on and off the ice. To all my Blackhawks teammates and coaches, thank you. I hope you will all enjoy playing together as much as I did. My ex-teammates in Suite L53. It is such an honor you are here tonight for me. Thank you guys. Especially I want to thank 6 players. Together with all of you, we won 3 Stanley Cups. And the bond and friendship will last a lifetime. I cannot thank you all enough for being here tonight to share this with me and my family. I love you all. Something tells me very soon I'll be flying back to Chicago to race a few more of these jerseys. I feel I'm taking here all week all the credit, but you know, because of these guys and the guys we won the Stanley Cup, that's why I'm here. So thank you guys. Taser, I'll never forget the feeling when you had me the Stanley Cup on the ice in Philadelphia after we won for the first time together. Wow. Kaner, that goal in 2010. What can I say? And it seems like every time we needed a big play or big goal, you stepped up. I wish you guys all the best in your careers. Thanks. Your focus and love for the game is unmatched. You maximize every ounce, and I still don't know how you found all the energy every single game. By the way, your kids look good. Sharpie, your knowledge of the game always impressed me. So did your commitment to the pranks and keep it at fun. One of the best shooters I ever played with. Let's not talk about your passing. Sipsy, the voice of the dressing room, set the tone for the team atmosphere when we needed someone to speak up, and you always back it up by scoring huge goals in a playoffs. What can I say? Quiet leader, tough. You were always a blocking machine and the unsung hero of all 3 cups. And Coach Q. When I signed here in 2009, he told me, Hoss, you're gonna love it here. We're going to have lots of fun together. You know what? He was right. He was my favorite coach, and he brought out the best in all of us. Thank you for everything, Q. Thank you to Dale Talon, the man who brought me to Chicago as a free agent. Dale gave me that opportunity. I am grateful for it. Thank you, Dale. Also, thank you to John McDonough, Jay Blanc, Stan Bowman, Al McIsaac for believing in me. It means a lot to me and my family. Thank you to my agent, Rich Winter. You are unreal. Your ideas and creativity are a big part of why I am here tonight. I'm lucky to have you as a friend and as a mentor. Thank you, Rich. Thank you to my Slovak agent, Big Pete. You are like a brother to me. It means so much to me that our friendship never changed, and I feel even stronger today. Thank you to all my friends from Trenčín. You guys took a long trip to be here tonight to support me. I will never forget this. It means so much to me. Thank you to all Blackhawk staff over the years that helped me to be best version of myself as a player as I could be. I want to mention a few special ones to me, the trainers. Mike Gapsky, Troy Parchman, Pavel Prolinsky, Jeff Thomas, Jimmy Hazelden, Polly Goodman, Dr. Terry, and of course, Clint Reeve. Thank you guys making my job so easy. You guys are a big help for these guys, for us, and for everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you to a few others upstairs in the front office. Pete Hassan, Brendan Faber, Adam Rogovin, Tony Oman, Ashley Hinton. Thank you. And the broadcasters of my Blackhawks career, Pat Foley, and Troy Murray. Also, I appreciated you coming home to help make this whole night special. Thank you very much. To current Blackhawks team and the coaches, thank you for being part of this evening. I have enjoyed watching how hard you work each night. I want you to recognize how special our opportunity is to wear Blackhawks sweater and to represent this organization and the city. To the Blackhawks fans, I always remember the United Center, full of life, full of energy, with the roar of this crowd on a big goal, bringing this madhouse to life. It's the best place to play hockey. Many special moments in my career happened right here in this building. My OT game winning goal in overtime against Nashville 2010. Celebrating my 1,000 game milestone in 2013. My 500 goal here against Flyers in 2016. Countless victories and pivotal playoff wins. This is a special place to me, and I love you, Blackhawks fans. Lastly, I would like to thank my beautiful family. It's not possible to be standing here without each of you. Celebrating this special honor with all of you means so much to me. Mom, Dad, thank you for all you have taught me about the game and about the life. I will never forget your dedication, your early drives to the cold practice race. You always made it happen for us. I love you so much, and I am forever grateful. Marcel, I could not ask for a better brother, and I know I'm always here for you. Thank you to my beautiful wife, Marian. best friend and my companion. You inspire me every day, and I'm thankful. You are the mother of the three princesses, Mia, Zoya, and Emma. I'm so blessed because of you. It has been special for me to be even more present with our birth of our youngest, Emma. Being able to help more with Emma makes me the happiest dad in the world. Well, beside the diaper changing in the middle of the night. Mia, Zoya, and Emma, I love you girls, and I'm so proud to be your father. Ďakujem Chicago, ďakujem Trenčín, ďakujem Slovensko. Thank you Chicago, thank you Trenčín, thank you Slovakia. Thank you all again so much. Let's get a win tonight and have a great night Chicago. Ciao!
Marian, Hossa, everybody! All right, Hoss, we'd like to have you and your family head over to the banner that will be raised to the rafters to my left, forever cementing your legacy as one of the all-time great Chicago Blackhawks. Marian Hossa's number 81 will be raised to the United Center rafters forever, ensuring that for the Chicago Blackhawks, there is only one number 81. Congratulations, Marian, to you and your family, and thank you for all that you have meant to the Chicago Blackhawks and for all of the joy and excitement you have brought to hockey fans all over the world. Marian Hossa, everybody!